Up for grabs may be the best way to describe the National League Central entering 2025, as every team has a reason to believe that this could be their year. The Brewers were expected to fall to the back of the pack in 2024. Instead, they won 93 games and a second straight division crown. The Crew has to feel like the favorite label is theirs until further notice. The Cubs were supposed to push Milwaukee, but spent most of the year hovering around 500. The pressure is there to make a market improvement in 2025. On the flip side, the Cardinals probably overachieved in matching Chicago's 83 wins. With a wide-open division, the motivation is there to further prove that 2023 was but a one-year bump for one of baseball's most successful franchises. Cincinnati saw a core of young pitchers step up last year, and if the electric Ellie De La Cruz can ignite the offense, the Reds have the pieces to move towards the top of the division. Pittsburgh's Paul Skeens burst onto the scene a year ago. But Pittsburgh is more than a 22-year-old phenom. The Bucks bolted out of the gates in each of the last two seasons. If they can find a way to finish, they can be one of 2025's biggest surprises.
Going up against the New York Yankees. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. So the Milwaukee Brewers looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
The
crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway as always. Back with more in a minute. Top of the sixth inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. You'll often hear the phrase, short to and long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
This is Bryce Terang with the go-ahead run at first here on opening day. And that is out of play.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging and It's a strikeout. Not in time. He's safe. Ortiz into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Next for Milwaukee.
I'm live streaming.
Oh, you don't want to snap them?
Oh,
Okay.
please just stop coming up and knocking on my door. I'm trying to live stream.
Andrew Monasterio. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul off down the right side.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect at an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Yelich at the dish. That one outside. Ball 1. Yeah, that's foul off. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires the first. That completes the strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Paul Goldschmidt down.
The first baseman, Paul Goldsmith.
Peralta back to work.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there. You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up. It's sort of like reverse psychology.
And now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell going after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bellinger up to hit. Just missed. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering way off the plate. One out, base is empty. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Off the mark there. 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Dominant performance for him today. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two outs. And a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Volpe.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fires over to Hoskins. One up, one down. Here is Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And Judge spoils that one. Base is empty, one away. Near the bottom of the 7th.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right off for 3 straight, and he had no answer.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that's a fair ball. Two outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. in there at the knees. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering is down low. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Tobias Myers.
Tobias Myers.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ortiz makes the catch, and the inning is over. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. 8th inning coming. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. That one hooked foul. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting cranked up as well.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Wells down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Luke. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now Bryce Terran towards first. Goldie steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Ball.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Monasterio sends it to first. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees,
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Goldschmidt.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead of the count.
Foul ball still 1-2 count. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Center field. Pulls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air out towards right center. Mitchell pulls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up, no score. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field, Judge. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit, Sal Freeland. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a breaking ball misses outside. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one out to right. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next on the Milwaukee, the catcher,
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss. Williams, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we still have no score. Back now in the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Myers back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. And really good coming in. It's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's back in the Bronx. We're in extras here. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Close but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. Now one miss. Jackson Chourio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start in the middle away, let it break, and take over the outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And the batter now, Jackson Chourio to third. Tosses across the first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. That missed by a lot. 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. That's too low. 3-2 down. Runs up to 96 to record the punch out. So no runs on no. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 29.
Right through there for a strike.
McGill.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Cut on and lift it in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball put in play.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Now fly ball right center. Mitchell sizes this one up. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. In comes the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in. But he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out of the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Back for more from the Bronx. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. This is Bryce Terang. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with them coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Contreras swings through it for strike one. That to right. Judge drops into the glove, and that's the third out. A couple of hits. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Fought off foul. Four in the ninth. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. That's to third. And it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they walk it ball.
Two times in a row that I lost the Yankees out of walk-off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Back here in Milwaukee, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. Well, one-run game. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Bounded ball here, rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, center field. Friedel settles under this one. 2 away now. So digging in, Andrew Monasterio. Slider right there. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Getting ready to go. Rogers also getting ready. Next offering is down low. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws to first, and that is that. Nobody left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jared Koenig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ellie falls victim to the hit.
They'll just rip the page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled, expecting that to almost hit you, and then end up as a cold strike.
Next offering way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Stevenson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Two outs, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 1-0.
I hate the Reds.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Christian Yelich. Singer back to work. And fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
High fly ball right field. Steer has a beat on it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Got a little shoulder catch. Tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the right fielder, Sal Freeland. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Slings to first in time.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
In the air out to center. Friedel makes the grab on the run. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedel.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 29.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And it gets down for a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Line drive, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
These guys today are so great with handling the velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. And a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. Well, Siggy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Trevor McGill will depart. 2-1 ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Pitching change here, Brian Hudson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Espinal stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
High in the air, out to right. Freeland makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead. And now it's Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Freeland makes the grab, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. So bottom of the 9th, and here is Hoskins.
Reed Hoskins.
In the air, left field, Hayes sizing this one up, makes the grab, 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
He's 2 outs away. Chorio getting ready to hit.
Foul ball. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
On the ground. Candelario on the first. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.